Okay, we're going to talk about the weekend catch-up trade that no one is talking about yet. So ETH, you can see, is running. Since we got this buy on indicator, it's up 17%. However, we want to look for the catch-up trades because, in my opinion, ETH will do really well in the bull run. However, if you want to turn small amounts of money into large amount of money, you want to be looking at the beta plays. That if this runs, then that. We want to be looking at the higher beta plays that are going to make more money, more returns. Yes, they're riskier, but we're here in crypto to make large multiples. So MATIC, no one is talking about that. It's an ETH layer 2 scaling solution, and the weekly chart looks amazing. We actually got a buy indicator when we got this hammer candle here. But it looks like we have the potential to break out. We have this huge level of support here that we've found support on in the past. We fell down below support. When first we got our buy signal, we had this huge run up, 80%. And now it looks like we're trying to break out of this trend line here. So we need to get above the quarterly open or yearly open. If we can get a pullback onto this trend line or even deeper, I want to show you why we want to get in on MATIC or wait till it's flipped this level. So taking this RSI and looking at lower time frames, you can see we're looking good. We're above this black thick line is the 50 level, which telling us the momentum is bullish, but we're not yet too far overextended. So here on the daily, you can see when we've made this breakout attempt, the RSI looks like it's coming back down to the upside. So the momentum is still bullish. However, we want to get our entries. And where can we get our entries here? Well, if we get some kind of wick back down here, it's going to take a big move this weekend. We certainly want to have our bids filled. So MATIC, I think, looks fantastic. And if the momentum continues next week, I think this thing is going to run regardless and outperform Ethereum. Take this down onto the 4-hour, the 12-hour. You can still see our RSI is quite overextended. So we are looking for a pullback. If we can get anything down here, ideally this box is where we want to be loading up on, or we're going to wait till we can flip this level here, quarterly open or yearly open. But I would start scaling in bids around, let's see, 88 cents, 89 cents. You want to have bids on here. And if we get a close below 75, close below this box here on a higher time frame, we're out of this position. Targeting an upside, take this back onto a weekly chart of $1.56. Currently is a 60% move, but back to all-time highs. Yeah, you have a huge move here. In a bull run, if we get an ETH ETF approval, the targets, if we put a fib extension, $3.63 or $4.55. So we're extremely bullish on. And the other thing to note here, when we have this huge move in the bear market, this is on a weekly chart, so it's going to take a long time to play out. The fibs generally work. When we crack at 23, we generally see a move back to the 50, which is what happened here. We break above the 23, fail. Break above the 23, we see the move to the 38, and then we get to the 50, where we were rejected. So if we can break and hold above the 23 here of the fib, we're likely going to make a move back to this 50 level, which would be a 67% move. So we're looking at MATIC if we can get a pullback this weekend. What altcoins are you guys looking at? Let me know in the comments. Thanks.